After 11 years, the Jose Mourinho versus Eva Carneiro, that Chelsea team doctor, that Chelsea female team doctor, their saga is back on the limelight. I don't know if I should start from reminding you how the whole saga started, to where they got to, and why we have the issue resurfacing. Anyway, let me just start from the beginning. What actually happened? In August 2015, Chelsea was playing a home game versus Swansea, and Chelsea was playing 2-2. Eden Hazard was down injured, and the referee, I can't remember if it's Michael Oliver or Anthony Taylor. If you know this story very well, let me know the name of the referee in the comment section. Signaled to the medical team twice that Eden Hazard is down and he needs medical attention. But something trickish happened. Chelsea was already down to 10 men because Chelsea had already gotten a red card. So Chelsea was playing 10 against 11. Now, if Hazard was to receive treatment, Hazard would have to leave the pitch and Chelsea will be playing 9 against 11. And Chelsea urgently needs a win. So Jose Mourinho was not expecting the medical teams to go attend to Hazard. Jose was expecting Hazard to get up, shake it off and continue the game because it's going to be an advantage to Chelsea if they were able to keep up the pace and the momentum. But after the referee signaled to Eva Carneiro, to the medical team twice, they had to go on the pitch to attend to Eden Hazard, which then means that Hazard will come off and Chelsea will be playing 9 against 11. What happened? Mourinho blasted the medical team, especially the head medical, especially Dr. Eva Carneiro, that they are acting based on impulse and they are naive. So he's saying that they are acting based on them being naive and being impulsive. So let's leave the story and all of those things. Let's just jump. What happened afterwards? Eva Carneiro was removed from first team medical duties. She was removed from her role. But the key point here is life and health of players matter even over a coach tactical decision. Eva Carneiro, being a doctor, did her job. She had to look after the players she's meant to look after, regardless of the situation of the match, whether Chelsea is losing, Chelsea is playing draw, Chelsea is winning, or Chelsea needs the momentum. Her job, and only job, is to look after those players because the players' health takes priority. So Eva Carneiro claimed that she followed medical codes and conduct and she followed medical procedure. So Mourinho termed it being disobedient and being incompetent. Now this is where the problem is: Mourinho versus Eva Carneiro. So this issue in 2015 and afterwards became a global issue because as at then too, there were fewer female medical staff in club football. So it kind of gave them the exposure. They came into limelight and it showed how football clubs were treating the medical staff, the issue of gender, power, politics, and everything infused into one. But let's leave that again. Eva Carneiro went to court to file two claims that Jose Mourinho sexually discriminated her, and also the second file was a constructive dismissal from Chelsea. So during the tribunal evidence, Mourinho actually acknowledged calling Eva Carneiro daughter of a whore. Damn, in Portuguese. Chelsea initially tried to resolve it internally, but Eva Carneiro refused. So later on, Carneiro accepted settlement. Chelsea issued a formal and official apology. So Eva Carneiro said she decided to accept the settlement, not because Chelsea or Mourinho were right, but because she was tired. She was emotionally drained and it was becoming too much for her to handle. So she accepted the settlement according to her. Women, right? I won't say much because we have women who will watch this video as well. And we don't know how long this video could do. It could get to 10 people, it could get to 5 people, it could get to 100,000 people, it could get to 1,000 people, it could get to 1 million people. You never can tell. That's why you have to be careful. So let's go forward. The story is getting interesting. So the case died down there. When Jose Mourinho's Netflix documentary was being recorded and was being premiered, that scenario was captured again inside Jose Mourinho's Netflix documentary, which then brought, that was 11 years later, which then brought Eva Carneiro's reaction. She said that 11 years after that barbaric, that horror, that sad story, they are still revisiting it. Hopefully, they make money from this story. Because she felt she was the victim, she felt the story is going to victimize her the more again. But football fans are not handling it the same way. Football fans are now saying she's been settled, she's been paid, she's been compensated. As a matter of fact, we heard that from a settlement, she even bought a football club from that settlement. Some others are saying that why is she still crying after 11 years? Some people said she should not talk about it, she should just lock up because she has been paid, she's been settled, the matter has been settled. This is just for documentary purpose. But Eva Carneiro obviously did not like how they featured that into Jose Mourinho documentary. So some group of people, some social media lawyers were saying that because of the sensitivity of that issue, Eva Carneiro should have been contacted if she wanted that story to be in Jose Mourinho's what's it called, in Jose Mourinho's documentary. So there is so many agenda. We don't know who is right. Someone is feeling victimized. Some other people are feeling that because she has been paid, she has no right. Some people are pushing the female, the women in football. So many things are happening. But most importantly, I think that she might be right anyway, because she was not contacted for her own side of the story. In a trivial situation like that, you don't publish one person's side of the story. If you don't want to touch it, you would rather leave it. There are so many highlights of Jose Mourinho's career that you can actually publish without mentioning that. But I'm not judging. I'm just trying to address everybody's point of view. Let me know in the comment section what would you have preferred? Eva Carneiro's being contacted to gain her consent for the story to be published, to hear our own side of the story, or you're just okay with how it is, Mourinho and the players narrating the story? Or do you agree to people who say because she has been paid, she has been settled, she shouldn't be bringing it up again after 11 years? Let me know which of these school of thoughts you actually subscribe to. And that's the fun of, the engagement and the interaction. All of us cannot reason in the same line of thought. All of us cannot address the situation. We don't see through the same lenses. We don't have the same thought process. And that's why I'm making this video, so I can understand what you think about the story, and if they actually wanted to use her to sell the Jose Mourinho documentary. Or do you think is a kind of what do they call this syndrome, where you want to be the center of attraction syndrome? So people are saying that now that the movie is premiered about Jose Mourinho's documentary, main character syndrome, yeah, they said Eva Carneiro is suffering from main character syndrome, and she wants to use that opportunity to trend and come back to limelight. So many things are happening. What do you think? And what school of thought do you subscribe to? The real issue, I would say, is just power dynamics in football. Managers most time often dominate the club structure. Medical staff are expected to fit in and not challenge the authority. It's just the world we live in. So the media suddenly expected the case to be revisited in a documentary, but they wanted Eva Carneiro to just vanish quietly forever. Does that work like that? We can go on and on and on, and then we just keep coming back to this saga, and you know what? It never finishes. But if you're still watching to this point, kindly like this video, subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to drop your comment, and let's grow this community to the next level, and you will see me pop up on your screen when I publish my next video. Thank you guys. Bye.